offer you updates on airdrops and technical analysis, sharing lucrative money-making opportunities.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Osak Did It X. If you're new to this channel, kindly like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. If you need any answers to your question, kindly comment in the comment below on the comment section. I'm going to respond to you as soon as possible. All right, quickly, I'm on my BitMart exchange, and I don't even know where to start from. But did you got cPen or cPen? BitMart crashed at launch. One, price dropped 60% after recovery. Most couldn't even sell high. Losses deepened. Some suspects began. Some suspects. Some suspect BitMart rigged it to let insiders cash out. This is crazy, man. This is so crazy, and this is very funny. Like, okay, so previously BitMart announced the listing of cPen tokens on April 10, 2025, at exact 3 p.m. UTC, which is obviously 4 p.m. Nigerian time, depending on the time variances in other countries. However, a similar incident occurred earlier when trading opened without community's awareness on the 8th, causing panic selling. All right. Many users allegedly sold their tokens at a low price, which were then bought by insiders, allegedly, according to what I heard. The trading was closed after just an hour and few minutes, which many people didn't find funny because they assumed it was the time for the listing. I think everyone is so hungry, and things is not so easy, and things are not moving well, at least due to finance and all that. Everybody's looking for these big dreams and big life and all that luxurious life. So later that day, cPen announced that the issue was due to an error or glitch. However, when BitMart officially listed cPen's on April 10, 2025, a similar glitch occurred again several hours and listing. This is very terrible. So what's shocking is that cPen servers went down exactly at the time of listing, and tokens were dumped. Just look at what you're seeing. Just in the previous chart which we had on which the listing, as you can see on the screen right here. So this raises questions about how this happened. How? Especially since cPen was considered trustworthy. And I'm sure that so many people has deleted the ink app. Yes, I wouldn't blame them. I wouldn't say I would blame them, because on the other hand, why would cPen do something like that? That's the questions everyone is saying. So it's so shocking. cPen servers was down at the exact time of listing, and tokens were dumped. However, I kept my expectation very low because I know anything could happen on the crypto space. And if you're a crypto enthusiast and analysis like me, in times like this, we always have to put our expectation very low. If you ask me, so what's the way forward for cPen after the whole flop on yesterday's listing on BitMart? I feel like cPen, on the other hand, is also learning from experience, and since cPen has stated in their announcement on the cPen Money Hub that they're going to do a buyback, I feel like cPen, every coin is being sold is also going back to the company, all right, because they're doing a buyback. So there are two things involved. Either they're going to do a buyback, then lose the money to inject liquidity at the end of the day, or liquidity from their own pockets. And the second the second thing is also buying back to also root for a long term, a longevity for the long term project, because they don't want their coins to dump drastically by the community. I feel like this is why this is also happened. This is what I stated. I said, so what's the way forward for cPen after the flop on the listing on BitMart? So short-term recovery. cPen's price drops significantly after the glitching listing, but is expected to stabilize in the range of 0.005 to 0.010. Listen carefully. cPen is expected to stabilize in the coming week or month in the range of $0.005 to $0.010. So I figure that the question is, should you hold or sell? Since cPen has dropped and flopped drastically, I wouldn't advise you quickly sell immediately. And seeing that in the BitMart policy that $5 is the minimum withdrawal or to sell, I would suggest you shouldn't sell as long as you see in the chart here, as long as price doesn't fall below the support area, which you're seeing below, as long as the price doesn't drop below the support area. All right, so I figured you should hold on to your cPen because other exchanges are also coming, like the Wix and Ascending Eggs or something. I'll check it out. Or if you know what I'm saying, Wix is coming into open trade on the 15th, which is next week. And let's see what's going to be, whether they're going to inject liquidity or it's going to be a pump. Because the more the exchanges comes in, the more price begins to pump. Just imagine Binance has already listed cPen. So community rebuilding. The cPen team needs to reconnect with its community, comprising 1 million Twitter followers and 475,000 Telegram members, to regain their trust and confidence. So what about the exchange listing? Rumors suggest potential listings on Ascend X and Binance. All right, so if this comes in place, which could boost cPen price and credibility. All right, so a Binance listing in particular could propel the token to 0.005 upward to $0.10. All right, or even at $0.50 upward to $1. Very possible. So mainnet launch. The cPen network mainnet is slated for first quarter, which is 2026, as we all know, allowing users to swap BSC tokens for open network blockchain tokens. So this launch will be crucial for our project's long-term success. So the roadmap and utility is that cPen's roadmap appears optimistic with a focus on utility, scalability, and community engagement. So if you look all this and see the plan for cPen's, you find out that it's executed well. If executed well, if cPen can execute this so well, about according to the breakdown which I've given, this could give growth and adaptation. I feel you shouldn't be too quick to sell your tokens. If you're wise, don't be too quick to sell your tokens. All right, hold on to your tokens and see how it goes for the upcoming months. Let's see how it's going to go like, because since cPen are stating that it's a long-term process. So let's see how it's going to be like, except if you don't have bills to pay, or you don't have any, you're not in a rush. Hold on to your cPen. If you like this video, kindly like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Any question you need to ask, comments below, and I'm going to respond back to you as soon as possible. I remain Osai Did It X.